壁じゃねえんだわ。はい、じゃあやっていきましょうか。久しぶりにオープニング流したけど。いいよね、これ。いや、過去のね、オープニングで、いいなと思ったら20と22だね。大谷が出てるからってわけじゃない。やるか。はい、こんな感じ。あれが6厘。22ホームラン、67打点、15盗塁。OPS999。このままいくとキャリアハイ。打率と OPS がキャリアハイなんだ。この3部門がまあ、キャリアハイなのか。そう思えて。このままいってちょっとまあ、チームも好調だし、チームもなんやかんや勝ってるんで、頑張りたいところではあるんですけど。じゃあまあ行きましょうかね。セントルイス。
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
代打。あ、シンダーガードじゃん。シンダーガード。はい、首位打者ですね。タピアと、リリオフと、
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 1, Tony.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it go.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Tyler.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Looking at his career totals, Wade is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw. is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Hey, let it rip right here.
And the count will be full.
今年は本当に3番、4番、5番が
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5.
コンテンダーに
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
勝ってるようなもんだから。
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
マジか。
Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Kingery.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
Slider laid off for a
ちょっ
ball.
と時間短め
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Adams Cuevas takes over to start the 6th inning on.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
6 runs, 9 hits, no errors.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Archie Leffler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Williams.
Better. Stay high. There you go.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Harrison comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. At the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Digging in, Tony William, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Tony Williams.
Here we go. One time like a big dog.
He's set. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Come on, big guy. Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Oh, yeah,
Left fielder
Taika
giving
Taika
chase.
Taika.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So
打ち上げちまった。
ready now, Tony William.
Number 1, second baseman, Tony Williams.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Let's go, kid.
1 out, nobody on. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category.
チーム最短。200安打いきたいな、これ。224。不動産の記録を更したい。
Now batting, the first baseman, way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in now, Dylan Carlson. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and hit to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Monty Harrison.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped up. Diaz is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Francisco Mejia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
2 away.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 7 and the Cardinals 4.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
First for the victorious Giants, 7 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ken Brubaker gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Tony William. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
最多でも4連敗ぐらいか。1月。
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Line toward right center.
落ちる。
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah.
7試合連続。
Digging in, Lewin Diaz. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning.
いいね。
Let's get ready.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third.
カード？
Fielded
これは無理
cleanly.
だな。
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So striding forward now, Edward Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 1-1. Hit ball to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting
いいよ、
average,
この
but
攻
also
撃
in
力、1
possibly
試合
the
の平均
most
得点
important offensive stat,
5.05。
runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs.
史上最強打線。
Stepping into the box, Tony Williams, who singled his last time up.
あの巨人の史上最強打線にはないところ。
Here comes the first
投
pitch.
手力ありますからちゃんとね。
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the
ち
side
ゃん
is
と投
retired.
手陣がね、しっかりしてるんで。
Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this
まあ、
one.
ニックキードジャースですよ。
Brian Tucker.
ニックキードジャース相手に勝てないと本当意味ないんで。
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors.
リバーキャッツも、なんやかんやマイナーも結構強いってことは、これは将来楽しみではないか。
Stepping in now, Tony Williams. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
将来明るいわ。
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit.
よし。
So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
タピアが3割4分4厘。この3人に絞られたっぽい。まあ、もしかするとね、調子下がってくるかもしれないし。まあわかんないですね。
The center fielder, number 8.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now to throw down. And he is in there.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is O'Neill. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
いや、落ちるって思ったら取りやがった。
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun.
6打席の人はまずいです
We're in
ね。
the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
こいつカールフーがちょっと調子落ちてる。
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
打線の過去になってるだけに。
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Your pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
The 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. Mejia corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding in, Lewin Diaz. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Lewin Diaz.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Let fly. Let's go right here. We got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring Monte Harrison up to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly do that right now.
Hit out towards second, scooped up, on to first, and a big out to start the 7th, 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Tony William. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Tony William.
逆転されてる。
Here it comes.
さ
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
あ、
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
William leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Harrison is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
ちょっと調子いいや落ちてきたかな落ちてきたかこれ絶対前半で絶対へばったタイプですねこれ
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
あるんだから9月まであるからね
Hey, no one better, huh?
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Left for Sanford. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Gorman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. 10-4 is the final in this game. The Redbirds came through late, taking the lead in the
8回の6点いけないねそれ8回の6点何なんだろうねこれいや炎上しちゃダメですよ中継ぎ陣やっぱ問題はリリーフ陣ですねそう考えると中継ぎがよろしくないですねめっちゃさキープされただけに負けたくないですねさあメッツ戦AT&T パークで試合したときはね超絶乱打戦になりましたけど今回どうかなってところで
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Michael Baird is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping into the box, Tony William. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
William.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Baird has thrown a little over 110 innings so far and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. So coming to the plate, Jason Dominguez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
オーブ強くてロードにちょっと疎い人大化けしそう何年目なの25歳25歳でオーバーオールめちゃくちゃやば強くねえかこいつ
Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Settling in now, Alex Carmona. Wind up and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One time right now.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's inside. Here you go.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8.
もう一度。痛そう。痛そう。
Looking to put him away. Here's the bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman.
Next up for New York, Alex Carmona. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they go. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he popped him up, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Miguel.
And that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
やばいな。
Lined up, and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. Into the box now, Tony William. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. Hit sharp quickly on the ground. Fielded cleanly onto first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Mets slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
いやー、メッツに弱いわ、ちょっとな
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ian Anderson gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now at the plate, Tony William, and a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
2-1 the count. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dino, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was
into the box now, Tony William. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Tony William. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Israel Pineda.
Now batting, the catcher, Israel Pineda.
This thing is it sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Next for the Mets, Alex Carmona, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in, Tony William, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Carmona will get there with ease as he puts it away. At the plate, Alex Carmona.
34, Alex.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of MLB. Ready once again, Israel Pineda. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Israel.
The 1-2. Out towards second. He's right there. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Hit hard down the line. Oh, what a play! On to second, but the throw is wide. And he's safe.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
Now batting Lewin Diaz, and their runners at the corners now.
Lewin Diaz.
First offering on its way. Popped up. Tatis waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 16-8 tonight. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Could be a low-scoring affair with these two on the mound. First pitch is next. Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Tony William. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Down and away, ball one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a fairly... Striding in once again, Tony William. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony William.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh.
3 runs already home here. 1-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is.
一試合
saying
平
they've
均だっ
got
て
guys that can spray the
5.11
ball around, guys that work counts and draw
いや
balls,
ー
and
強
of
い
course
よ
plenty
っ
of
ていうか
guys
まあ
that
攻
can go
撃力
deep
と
in
攻撃
driving
力の
runs.
ぶん殴り合いがね
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor.
Number 22.
Kirilloff, a runner at first with
い
one
や
hitter
ーま
in
あ
the
こ
inning.
れはね面白いと思う見てて多分ファン見てて面白いかもしれない
Double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So here now is the pitcher, Nate Pearson.
The batter.
そう先発
The pitcher.
いや普通の試合だな3対2
Pearson.
じゃあ両投手が好投してる
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hey, need you on. Here we go.
And this will be fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay fast.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Fair to. Now at the plate, David Fletcher.
Now batting. The second baseman, David Fletcher.
One down.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 3-2. Stepping up now, Tony William. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
William.
Fouled away.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
Now the pitch. Mulder is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
You're nice and patient, one at a time.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Josh Naylor.
Out towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
やめてね。ちょっとメッツ相手に8戦全敗とか嫌だよ。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Matthew Allen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in, Tony William. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Carmona is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Batting eight, the catcher, Israel.
The 1-1. Towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. In now, Tony William, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tony Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tony William, and their runners at the corners now.
Tony Williams.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Let it fly. Let's go right here. Go, man. Wait for your pitch up there.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jam shot here as this is sent towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Tony William, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, hit me a C right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6.
よろしくない。よろしくないですね。大型連敗。2.5 ゲーム差。あちらさんもじわじわ負けてんのか。出た。さあ、ドジャースとの直接対決。で、クリーブランドとインターリーグ挟んでですね。アウェー10連戦。アウェー10連戦ってかなりだな。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Cleveland Indians. San Francisco find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track. Jeffrey Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Let's play ball. 3.
Now at the plate, Tony William. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. William is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now for Cleveland, Jose Pujols. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-2. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been.
Stepping in, Tony William, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded softly to the right, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 5 and the Giants 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Rocchio. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload, this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Striding into the box, Tony William. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Here we go, here we go.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second.
And the run is in to score from third. It's now an 8-2 game. Standing in, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Willie Calhoun.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. With runners in scoring position this season, Calhoun carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fouled away. William, the runner at second with one away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a
double play.
Striding in for the Indians, Vidal Brujan, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this. In 3 at-bats so far. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Tony William. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here it comes, 1-0. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. 9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Cleveland Indians get the win on the heels of 4.
あ、返された。あ、首位攻防戦で今日終わりましょう。連敗してる。7連敗。7連敗はまずいね。4.5 ゲーム差広がっちゃった。そんな中で迎える首位攻防戦。後半戦最初の首位攻防戦。これマジ大事です。これで負けようものなら、大型連敗しようものなら、大型連敗中だけど7連敗中で。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. As the season winds down, a pennant race comes to a head. 2 division rivals face off next. Mauricio Rivera gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Tony William. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
And this is up and in, ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Waters is right there, and there's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Okay.
Left center, base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
There's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. William, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner's going. And he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Tony William, a hit in 2 tries so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up for Los Angeles, Jordan Luplow. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down towards short. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Tony William, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together from a closer.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. San Francisco go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Andy Flood is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Next to bat for the Giants, Tony William. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Flood has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down. Next for the Dodgers, Jacob Amaya.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jacob.
Towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
That ball's foul.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing.
At the plate, Corey Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
Popped him up. William calls for it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Tony William. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tony William.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Corey Lee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-2.
Lee.
Out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Rivas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-2.
Rivas.
Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Easy up here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Phillips is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a big moment in the ball game here. Bobby Witt Jr. as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home be the winning run from second base. But right there is the second baseman. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jordan Luplow. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball right here. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the... Now to the plate, Tony William. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Phillips looks up. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. A solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
さあ首位攻防戦一勝一敗に戻せるか。さあウィリアムの勝ち越しホームランで
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here.
23
We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Digging in, Chad DeLaguerra. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
We are under the lights. Dana Hurd is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
4.5 ゲーム差。なんとか 2.5 ゲーム差しよう。
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
くっそが落ちないのか。くっそ。いやちゃんと収まってる。リアル。くっそリアルやな。
Digging in now, Tony Williams.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yes!
Left center, base hit.
ボール球ではあるけど。
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now batter, third baseman. Josh.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
俺、バッター変わってる。29歳。
The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Leave it right here one time, kid.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Catcher, Harvey Sanchez.
Ah, ベンチだね。
Now the 2-1.
Inside ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He froze him on the fastball there. Harvey Sanchez is out number 2 here in the third inning.
The center fielder, Hunter Bishop.
1-2. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here's the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, tee it up, drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And we're awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Yoanel Segovia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Come on, guys, get the pitch up there.
Ready with the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. Stepping into the box, Drew Waters. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Tony William. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
24号ソロホームラン。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece. Striding in, Jacob Amaya.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony William.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now batter, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding forward now, Yoanhel Segovia. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
抜けないか。
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 15, Drew Azek.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. It's ready for another chance. Drew Waters. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 77.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. No balls and a strike to count.
Go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, one time right now.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Dodgers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for San Francisco. Number 1, Tony Williams.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 24 home runs and 71 runs batted in.
Come on, baby. Stay hot up there.
Here's the 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Witt into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out. David Escalona will come on. 6-2, the final total today. The Los Angeles Dodgers cross the plate 3 times.
今日は終わります、これで。ちょうど3時。いいね。
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
綺麗な、これ。中継ぎだな、問題中継ぎだわ。中継ぎに問題があるわ。じゃあ今日はありますかね。ということで、お疲れ様でーす。